What's up, everybody? Oh, what's going on, y'all? It's me, Erica. It's Tuesday, the 6th of August. What's going on? That's a dead cat on the ground. So what's happening, y'all? We just gonna talk about Love and Hip Hop Hollywood came on last night. It's too many people on there. It's just too many people on there. We're going to start off this video today giving a shout out to Miss Toni Morrison, who went on and transitioned into another realm. Either this morning or last night. She's no longer on this realm with us anymore. And we want to just say thank you for all of her contributions to our community and to society as a whole, and her important words and literary works. She will be missed, but she left a legacy, right? So that's what we can have to look on for and to share with other girls and other boys about her works and her words. We can all do that. So everybody should know who Toni Morrison is. Your children, everybody, grandchildren, whoever the hell you talking to, let them know who Toni Morrison is, okay? Okay. And then from there we have, so what's going on with Puffy and Harvey? I think that is so gross. I don't understand why old ass men love to siphon the youthfulness. I think part of it is trying to recapture youthfulness, and siphoning the energy and the youthfulness from a young woman is how they feel empowered and feel young again. I want to feel young. I don't know why Puffy would choose her of all the women. I don't know. She's a Capricorn, I think. So he's a Scorpio. That won't last for too long. But yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen. He better, to me, I feel like, her father, you're damn near the same age as her father. She went with she's his son's ex-girlfriend. It's strange. The only way that I can explain it is an old man trying to siphon the youthfulness from a young woman. And hopefully he doesn't do anything to her that changes the perception that she has of men the rest of her life. So good luck to you, Harvey. R. Kelly has some more sex charges. He's already being charged with kidnapping, racketeering, and child pornography in Illinois and New York. But now he has a new charge in Minnesota where he solicited sex from an underage girl, offered her $200. She went backstage, offered her $200 to remove her clothes and dance. And his lawyer is saying that these women have groupie remorse. Whether they have groupie remorse or not, you're talking about a child. Somebody who does not have, under the eyes of the law, legal consent to sex. They cannot legally consent to sex, selling their body, none of that. So I don't give a fuck if it was groupie remorse. You're an adult. Leave these damn girls alone. Leave these kids alone. Leave them alone. And they're not letting him leave because he's a flight risk. They couldn't find him the other day. I don't know where the hell he was. And then the courtroom is full of women who are, suffer from internalized misogyny and just are, not operating on they're operating on a low level. There's no way in the world that you can believe that this man is well within his rights to do what he's doing to young girls and young women, young black girls and young women. And I just, I don't like to get all riled up about that situation because we know what it is. We know he just really needs to be. I feel like, this is my feelings about people who commit crimes against children. That is when I believe in the death penalty. I believe that you should be eliminated from society if you like to harm children, whether you are sexually abusing them, giving them drugs, putting them in some type of harm's way, selling them, trafficking, whatever. Like that Epstein, he needs to be put to death because guess why? There will always be children. There will always be children. They do not need to be released back into society. They need to be eliminated from society, because you will always be a threat, because there will always be children, period. And that's how I feel about it. That's just how I feel about it. So, Love and Hip Hop, Hollywood. Okay, so let's go through it. The April and Fizz, we got this story going with them. It's hard for me to be like, oh, April is wrong, oh, Fizz is wrong, oh, Omarion is wrong. I guess we can just take these situations and figure out what they would do without trying to figure out if you, like, what they would do. Like, what, like, the whole, okay, everybody in Hollywood everybody on that show wants some type of recognition and acknowledgement and validation. Every single person on that show. This is the reason why. And then it's like they want to be famous, and they want to be known and acknowledged and recognized, and they want their 15 minutes to last a little longer than it is. And so all of them here want to be on television. And they are either, one, making up stories to be on television, or two, telling the truth of parts of their lives. So at the end of the day, we're never going to know what is real. I think Ray J and Princess's presence on the show is a reminder to us that to not take any of this too seriously, because Ray J and Princess offer no other contribution to the show but antics and silliness. Ray J doesn't take it seriously, and again, that's a reminder to you, like, okay, don't take this seriously, because look at him. The scene with Ray J and Princess, if Princess allowed her body to look in the same way that Ray J has allowed himself to go, we would be here talking about this like the Layla Rashawn and Antoine Fuqua situation. There's no way in the world that Princess would be allowed to let her body go the way Ray J has let himself go. I don't want to see it. All this talk about dad bods and all this, no, I don't want to see it. We're living in a society where you're now telling men who have lived their entire 20s and early 30s behaving in a way where a woman has to look a certain way in order to be on their arms. And then after a while, they decide that they want to let their bodies go and still want their women to look a certain way. Out of here. Ray J, you look disgusting. Sitting up there in your underwear, you look gross, and you need to put some clothes on. Don't be out here doing that. It's gross. It's disgusting. April said her and Omarion fighting for custody and this and that. Princess and Ray J, A1 and Ray J have a play date. He said Lyrica left for 10 days. Like I was just telling, who was I telling? When it gets to a point with A1 and Lyrica, I think it was Harold. I was saying, like, with them, I believe that they are a good couple. Outside of the industry of music and entertainment, I don't think it is beneficial for anyone to attempt to practice monogamy when you are either working in sports, television and film, and music. I do not think that that's a time to start to try to relate to people and practice monogamy. That's not the time to do that. You need to find people who don't want to practice monogamy in a industry where you can get sex or anything from anyone. You can get it from anyone. It's being given to you. It's being thrown to you. It's being laid on a table to you. That's not the time when you're working in those industries to practice monogamy with somebody, let alone bring a baby in the world. I don't know what Lyrica thought was going to happen, because now A1 is on, the video with this girl, this girl, Summer Bunny. I have no idea who this is. She's, I guess, maybe from Instagram or something. I'm not sure. But he's on FaceTime with her, talking to her like in a like they've been intimate with each other, and whatever that intimacy looks like, there's a line that's already been crossed with these two based on the way that they are speaking to one another. So when it gets to that point where you're putting yourself in situations, see, here's the thing, you're putting yourself in situations to be caught, to be recorded. I think when you get to that point where you don't have respect for your partner enough to actually conceal your infidelities, you've lost respect for that person, and it's a wrap after that. K. Michelle was talking about her surgery. She didn't have 8 surgeries to get her butt together, and she wants to sing country music. K. Michelle's so smart, and she uses this platform every single time to focus on her music and to get her shit out there. I think she uses the show for what it's good for, and I think everybody needs to take a clue from that. K. Michelle, Cardi B, who else? The Spice, she's another one. They're using the platform they're using the platform. Like, you're not going to just use me to get these stories and stuff. I'm also going to use you. So this is a mutually beneficial contract. Jason Lee is going to be on. He's back on there. Remember the last time he had threw a drink in a woman's face and everybody was upset about it? I think it was Hazel Lee. But he puts April on Hollywood Unlocked. So remember when April was on Hollywood Unlocked, but then April says that she's not this gossipy woman and she's very private. But we've seen in the last few weeks, I guess, to promote the show, she hasn't been so private, and she's been online talking about all the men she's slept with in the industry and how they all want her vagina and things like that. Okay, great. I mean, what are you gonna do? Call them out, girl. Call them out. So the thing with Moniece and April and Fizz is very disrespectful to Moniece. He does allow, and we've seen Moniece over the years say that Fizz allows people to disrespect her. And I think one of the issues that we have in our community is this assumed respect for the parents of a child, for the other parents. People assume that just because you have a kid with somebody, that you automatically deserve respect from that person that you laid down with. Fizz doesn't like Moniece. This is the reason why he allows people to talk about her. He doesn't care about her. He cares about his child, nothing about her. And she needs to move away from this idea that Fizz owes her respect simply because she has a kid with him. And the same way that she's extending respect to him, she should not expect it. That's just who she is. I think we get ourselves in. That's why I say the golden rule is a farce, and it leaves you left with needless suffering. You don't have to. When you believe that people should treat you the way that you treat them, you're setting yourself up. At the end of the day, Moniece needs to treat Fizz the way he treats her, and that's it. He's showing you how he wants to be treated. So treat him the way he wants to be treated. Stop treating people the way you want to be treated, because not everybody's raised the same way, and not everybody's going to respect you in that way, and not everybody's going to extend that to you. So Moniece hollering and screaming about Fizz not respecting her, he doesn't have to respect you, sweetheart. He has no obligation to you at all. None at all. So for him to go with April, okay, fine. For April to fucking sleep with Fizz, that's okay. Neither one of them are with y'all or Marion or anything. There's a level of respect in this moral code that we feel like if neither one of them think that they are wrong, they're not wrong. And we can say, oh, they're wrong for doing this, they're wrong for doing that. April owes Omarion nothing. Moniece owes Fizz nothing. April owes Moniece nothing. Moniece owes Omarion nothing. They don't owe each other nothing. All they owe is to them kids. That's the only people that they owe anything to, is to raise these kids in the right way. All this other stuff, oh, they're wrong and this and that, all that morality bullshit that people are trying to act like they abide by all the time, get the fuck out of here. None of them owe each other anything. Nothing. So they need to get out of that. I don't know why April says that if she gets in contact with Moniece, she's gonna whoop her ass. I don't know if she's met Moniece before, but y'all, Moniece is another one like OG. They be telling y'all who they are, and y'all try them and play, and then when they react, then all of a sudden they're the bad person. They're the mean person. They are stepping out of line. Y'all need to leave people alone. They tell you they crazy. They tell you they have anger issues. They have shown you. Moniece has shown y'all. She is a tornado, and she's waiting. And just like she said, and see, I don't know what it is about Moniece, but I have a space for her because I feel like she's really authentically who she is. And when she says, I don't start shit with people, people start shit with me, and and then I react. I see that. I'm trying to see where she started shit. I guess speaking about Fizz and April, of course she's hurt because she feels like she's owed something that she's not getting. And so she's going to continue to allow Fizz to hurt her. He doesn't owe you anything, Moniece, and that's where your pain is coming in. Don't expect anything from these niggas. I just don't do it. Brittany B works for Warner Music Group, and I'm not sure if I heard her correctly say that she's working with Bad Baby, that Catch Me Outside girl. If she said that, I probably won't ever speak up. No, because if you a black woman who made a space for that idiot. So A1 is going out of town. He runs into Jason Lee. Jason Lee shows him the FaceTime. It's nothing you can say. I have it right here. You can't lie about it. You can't gaslight. Although he did attempt to hit a little gas on Lyrica when Lyrica said, why you all on the blogs? And he responds with, what are you looking at blogs for? Don't nobody have time to play games like that with you people. Stop playing games with folks. You can't even be honest and upfront, and yet you want to have these adult relationships and these relationships with people. A1 and Lyrica, outside of the realm of the music industry, probably make a great couple and can probably live a, relatively regular ass life. But she's getting dick and pussy thrown at her. He's getting dick and pussy thrown at him. And they're trying to be in a monogamous relationship. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. When you get to the point where you're leaving town without telling your partner, no matter how mad you get at your partner, when you start to disregard and disrespect them, where you're leaving town and not saying anything, it's a wrap. Just throw it away. Throw the whole thing away. K. Michelle, who is this surrogate? I don't trust her. I don't know. She's too laughing and giggly. Is she a fan? Who is this woman? Do y'all know who this woman is? I don't know if you need to go to an agency to figure out for somebody to be a surrogate or what, but I don't know. It's something funny about this lady. All I wrote is, who is this woman? Okay. Lyrica says she's considering leaving A1. They're talking about, you didn't play this right. And he was like, oh, you out here acting like a single woman. Like that gaslighting. Nigga, you are fucking other women. What do you mean she's acting like a single woman? You need to worry about your agency and yourself and what you're doing and speak to that. Don't speak to what she's doing. Speak to what you're doing and allow her to speak to what she's doing. Period. When A1 starts walking away from Lyrica and Lyrica starts screaming, oh my God, A1, please don't leave me. You saw how fast he turned around. He was happy. He thought he had her. She started laughing in his face. When you get to that point, throw it away. Moniece and April meet with each other. Moniece reminds April, I'm not the aggressor, but April doesn't do anything. I'm trying to figure out where all this talk was when she was sitting up under Fizz and Jason. Where was all this mouth? Where was it? Because y'all know Moniece, and I think you understand. Moniece is very reactionary. So we're going to see what's going to happen. That was just half of the people that was on the cast today or last night. So we're going to see what's going to happen. Tell me what y'all think. Let's get down in the comments and we'll chat later. All right. Take care of each other. Peace.